Like I said, it's what you see, it's what you get. It is dinosaurs chasing Adam Driver and this young girl, which is another thing I didn't tell you about. The only survivor on the ship is a young girl. And when you know about his daughter's age, who I ain't gonna say anything. I mean, maybe she alive, but he's like, I'm gonna bring this along with me just in case,
a spare.
Just a spare. I got a spare daughter here because the other one at home ain't doing so well. So lucky for me. Listen, I don't know how you feel about this. I don't think that this is bad per se. It's just a movie that never goes past the elevator pitch. You're at dtmerch.com. There's so many other things that you can do over there and see, such as our new videos that are up on TikTok and up on YouTube. But what I really want you to do is I want you to go and first of all, you can start by looking at that banner in the middle of DT Merch, clicking that. So you can go over to x1entertainment.com/double-toasted so you can get tickets for Double Toasted live in New York City, Brooklyn to be more exact. That's April 1st. And that's going to be a show starting at 8 p.m. at the Roulette Intermedium for a night of comedy, games, and much, much more. You're going to have a great time while you're there. Let's go ahead and get into one of the things we came here to do. Let me make sure I have everything clearer over here. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. I've seen two What You See Is What You Get movies this year, as early as it is. One is the movie we're about to talk about, 65, and the other is Cocaine Bear. Hey, this trailer showed me a barrel of cocaine, and that's exactly what I got. A lot of people have even said the same thing. They say, hey, look, a lot of reviews have said the same thing. One thing I said about this movie is that it is not false advertising. 65 showed me a trailer of Adam Driver getting chased by dinosaurs that want to eat him. Well, I guess that's what I got.
There's something alien out there.
So people, when I say that this movie told me it was Adam Driver being chased by dinosaurs that wanted to eat him, that's exactly what I got. It even almost gave me the title. It was damn near almost 65 minutes of him being chased by dinosaurs. It was 63.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only bit of false advertising I can say right there. Yeah. It was 63 minutes of being chased by a dinosaur. Now, if I really want to complain, I want my 2 minutes of extra dinosaur footage. I? That's what we're about to get into right now. So Adam Driver plays a man from another planet, actually. He's not from Earth, but that planet that he's on is inhabited by humans, and it looks like he's retired. But, he's got one more mission to do because, well, his daughter has a case of the, this is bad, boy. She got a case of the movie coughs.
Oh, no, not the movie coughs.
Dad, when are you going to be back? Oh, shit, not the Hollywood flu.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
And it's worse when you cough mid-sentence, when you seem like you're okay. Yeah. Hey, Dad, look at what oh, shit. She coughed mid-sentence? Oh, man. It's gonna
Get the coffin ready, Eric. Get the coffin.
Oh, no.
Let's make the arrangements.
So he's like, man, I got to do a 2-year mission, some space mission with, I guess, a colonizing. I don't know. What was it that he had to do?
He needs to make money. And the longer the mission, the more money you make.
But what was the mission, though?
It's a far-off exploratory mission to uncharted regions of space.
Okay. Is the planet dying and they need new places to live?
Really
no, it's just science is like, hey, we need more planets to colonize. A bunch of colonizers. That's what it is.
Yeah, so they're just going out looking for stuff, and it's a 2-year mission, so he's going to be gone for a while. But, hey, they need the money to get his daughter, get rid of that cough. So he's somewhere along the way, they run to, it's always them damn asteroids, man.
They're a nuisance. They're a nuisance, man.
Those pesky asteroids, man.
Something must be done.
Yes. They run to an asteroid field, takes out the spaceship. My man lands on what seems like Earth. It's breathable. It has trees. It's inhabitable, but It's a bunch of dinosaurs running around.
God damn it.
And they're like, ooh, something new to eat. Ooh, something new on the menu.
How sweet, fresh meat.
Yeah. Oh. I ain't seen your sweet ass before. Don't mind if I do. And so, yeah, it's him being chased by a bunch of different dinosaurs of all types, from, tiny Chihuahua-sized dinosaurs to big-ass T-Rexes, man. And it looks like, and we're wondering, is this another planet, or is this actually going back 65 million years in time, or however long it is that this took place, where the dinosaurs reigned or ruled over the Earth? So the difference between something like this movie right here, 65, and Cocaine Bear, Cocaine Bear knew that all it had was a bear and cocaine. And so they said, don't take this seriously. Put a lot of humor in there, make it funny, and deliver the people what they want. This coked up bear right here. 65, on the other hand, takes itself very seriously. Almost too seriously. Some would say serious as I mean, to the point where I say, shit, these dinosaurs might have started doing Shakespeare or something, which I wish they had.
Wait, okay, please explain. I'm sorry.
Because it's taking itself so seriously.
Uh-huh.
It's like when you see Adam Driver, that's what a lot of people thought. He's a dramatic actor right here. Because a lot of people thinking, why is Adam Driver running from dinosaurs? That's silly shit.
Yeah, it seems like they meant to hire Keanu Reeves and they got confused between the two of them.
Yeah, if they're going to be taking this seriously, they should have done something more with it besides the basic dinosaur shit.
Yeah,
which is just dinosaurs chasing it. Like I said, it's what you see is what you get. It is dinosaurs chasing Adam Driver and this young girl, which is another thing I didn't tell you about. The only survivor on the ship is a young girl. And when you know about his daughter's age, who I ain't gonna say anything. I mean, maybe she alive, but he's like, I'm gonna bring this little bitch with me along with me just in case,
a spare.
Just a spare. I got a spare daughter here because the other one at home ain't doing so well. So lucky for me. Listen, I don't know how you feel about this. I don't think that this is bad per se. It's just a movie that never goes past the elevator pitch. Adam Driver has to get from point A to point B. There's a beacon that might get them off this planet. He has to get from point A to point B while he tries to keep himself and this little girl from being eaten by dinosaurs and the occasional bug that wants to eat them too.
There's some pretty gross bugs though, man.
No,
These bugs are pretty scary.
No, they are.
And they love to bite and they love to crawl inside you and lay things in you and do all sorts of things.
Yeah, don't sleep with your mouth open.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sounds like Skull Island.
Matter of fact, don't sleep.
Yeah, it's very much like they're on Skull Island.
Okay.
In other words, for me, it's every Jurassic Park movie cut down to just the dinosaur chases, which, for some people who don't like Jurassic World, that might be a good thing.
Because I was going to say, the worst parts of those Jurassic World movies are the parts that aren't dinosaurs chasing people.
Yeah, but there's at least some personality in that movie, right down to even the dinosaurs having personality. Even Blue got more personality than goddamn Adam Driver in this movie.
Oh.
Again, for me, I don't.
I mean, these dinosaurs have a personality, man, man, and hungry, and they do everything they can to eat, stab, skewer, chew on Adam Driver and this little girl in this movie, and it's just them trying to survive. I guess that's the thing, I guess. You're not wrong. The trailer indicates everything that you're going to get in this film. To me, a lot of this film, it reminded me of a lot of dinosaur films from the 60s, 70s, and actually 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to the 80s. And before Jurassic Park just said, all right, this is the end-all, be-all of theatrical dinosaur movies. We had a lot, except, those movies were cheap.
Yeah.
And they had very simple concepts. And to me, it's like those filmmakers back in the day, like they imagined their movie looking like something like this.
Okay.
Where it's filled with all the grand special effects that you want. It's telling, yes, a very simple, straightforward story that we've seen time and time again. I mean, it's not doing anything new in that way. It uses a lot of jump scares, which I can see annoying some people. Thankfully, it's not fake out jump scares. It's like every time there's a jump scare, it's because they're being attacked by something, which, okay, I appreciate that. And the other criticism, it's a familiar trope. It's the father-daughter story. They're struggling, but at the same time, and I know a lot of people are probably sick of that. seeing that in The Mandalorian and Logan and The Last of Us. I mean, you can criticize all those properties, I think, for that. And they're all derivative of something like, Lone Wolf and Cub, but it comes down to execution for me. And I thought they executed their relationship and their story and their struggle well. It's just that I think maybe it's a relatively simple story. So I was entertained by a lot of this movie.
Yeah, I was. Maybe there was. I don't think they had any personality. I don't think Adam Driver or this girl had any personality at all. And in fairness, like I said, there are moments they are trying to build some strong bonding in here. But it's hard to build that emotion when there's hardly any dialogue. See, one of the things with this little girl in this movie is that she speaks another language. And most of it is that uber deeba daba shit they do in movies anyway. And you tell it's almost baby talk. But it's because there's no real dialogue between them. There's not a whole lot of there's a lot of moments of silence. There's a lot of moments of her repeating what Adam Driver is saying in the film. I think that it could have helped if they could have had them speaking more. You could have built up more relationship between the two of them. Also, it could have helped if they had more time with them instead of so many flashbacks to the daughter in the movie. They spend more time looking at the daughter, which we already know her story, than talking about them building any kind of relationship with her and this girl. Like I said, all we know about this other girl is you got the movie coughs, and then we see just flashbacks, whether flashbacks be through memory, dreams, or through these little films, their version of these films that...
Holograms.
Holograms, yeah, that Adam Driver has with him on the ship. And no, it doesn't help that this is out at the time when The Last of Us is out too. Which again, it's like I said, it's not a terrible movie. It's almost just too flat. It's just nothing really going on outside of its premise. And like I said, if you had a lot of characters to deal with, or a lot of personality and characterization to deal with, that might have been better. Now I know you're saying that this is this is those movies like they have back in the 60s.
50s, 60s, 70s, 100%.
And that's where this movie fails to me. It could have been campier. It could have been more B movie. It could have been something, more apocalyptic in a way. I mean, if I think it could have been punched up. This could have been, some lizard people be nice, or maybe
Sleeve stacks.
Yeah, some lizard people dressed up in potato sacks, or maybe it's post-apocalyptic where the dinosaurs have actually taken over the future, and you got people hiding, and dinosaurs they're the ones now that are ruling, and humans are hiding.
They're back.
Yeah,
a true Jurassic World.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just do something weird with the concept. We just got through talking about a cartoon last week where they went in and it's a cartoon. I'm surprised they didn't do more with it later on, because it's a great concept. And you being a comic book person, you too, you've heard of Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Mankind faces an epic struggle for survival.
You see how campy that is now? At least that's fun.
And it was such a success. Oh, wait.
Well, the book was actually very cool.
I'm talking about the cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the cartoon. It was because it wasn't a bad cartoon. It's just about as cheesy as everything else.
I was surprised they made a cartoon of that book.
Yeah, they slipped up on a lot of things, but the premise is great. I thought,
it's a fun premise.
Yeah, or if you're going to take this more seriously, as I said, I would have added more depth to it. Right now, it's just kind of just in the middle of nothing for me, which is, again, it's not a bad thing. Like I said, it's just better from a visual standpoint, which I'm pretty surprised, that some of this didn't work as it is, because you got moments in here where it is silent. You got moments in here where it is, there is not a lot of dialogue, but there's creatures running around. And these are the writers of The Quiet Place. And they did that very well with A Quiet Place, where there was not a lot of dialogue. That emotion that I feel like you had with A Quiet Place is very much missing from this movie. Because A Quiet Place could be a very campy, a B-movie premise too, in a way, if you look at it.
It is a B-movie premise.
Yes. But those characters really made it what it is. You cared about those people, and that's what leveled that up a bit. They kind of missed that.
Got to give credit to John Krasinski then.
Yep. Total credit to John Krasinski, and also the writers. I think that are the writers the same directors.
Yes, they're the same people.
So maybe that's the deal. Maybe the directors, coming up and directing, just didn't have the same kind of approach that John Krasinski did. Again, for me, you know, I'm not, of course, not speaking for you. And I can see that, you know, this being very straightforward is something that would work for people. Like I said, man, if you watch, you know, Jurassic Park, or, you know, Jurassic World, any of those things, and just like, damn, I just want some dinosaurs, man.
Well, it's
that's
like,
what you get here.
You mentioned before, like, this movie needed to be more campy. That has been one of my biggest issues with, like, all of the recent Jurassic Park sequels is, like, they were campy, and they had all that character stuff, and it sucked. And it was terrible. Some of the worst aspects of those movies. And, like, this film is like, listen, we are not a 2.5 hour long Jurassic Park slog. It's an hour and a half at most, probably like an hour 25 and 5 minutes in credits. And we are giving you what you want, which is Adam Driver and this little girl running from dinosaurs, trying to survive and struggling the entire time. Also dealing with a lot of, you know, just internal stuff of them falling apart. He gets mad so much. This movie is like, yeah, I would get mad too. And I like that. I like this pussy. I like that it was quiet. Because one of the other biggest problems with a lot of the Jurassic Park films, how annoying those kids are. This kid's not annoying. There's a language barrier, but she's competent. She's not stupid. And I like that they wrote that kid that way, because that's how a lot of kids should be written in movies. And so I appreciate it for its simplicity. For me, it worked.
Yeah, no, and I'll give it to you. There are parts when Adam Driver was very frustrated. I felt his frustration in the film. He even said he probably needs some better help, man.
He did. You need a lot of help.
Right.
He needed a lot of help.
He needs a lot of help, man.
He needs some mental help. You're right.
I mean, you almost get eaten by dinosaurs every minute. I mean, when he gets back, you don't know what's going on with his daughter. When he gets back to Earth, he's going to have to talk to somebody wherever he's going. You know, we joke, but I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of the show. You got to stop and give a word to our sponsor, pay some bills, and hopefully give you some good information too, because we're going to just talk about therapy real quick. You know, whether you're on a planet being chased by dinosaurs and it just messed your mind up, or
when that happens.
I hate, don't you look at it? I know, just it's so stressful. Or you just need somebody to talk to because, I don't know, man, my mind is all over the place and I just want to organize my thoughts better. I just want to just, you know, organize my thoughts and perform better in life. You know, it'll let me do my job better. Yeah. A clear head will help me organize my life better, might even clean the house better. No, there are things that you can go to therapy for that we associate it with, such as, you know, depression, you know, harsh feelings, you know, dangerous feelings. You know, there are certain things that you go to therapy for. A lot of people actually associate it with being, you know, insane or mentally unstable, or I'm gonna hurt myself. You know, yeah, there's those things that are out there. But did you know that you can just get therapy just to clean up your mind, just to maintain, just to, you know, just get out your system and think clearly. And that's what BetterHelp is for. It's entirely online. It's meant to be convenient, flexible to your schedule. You just go in and fill out a very quick questionnaire, tell them what your needs are, tell them about yourself, and they're going to pair you up with somebody that they feel can help you out. You can do these through phone or video chats. If you know me a while, you know I don't know, man. No. kind of help me put things.
But you're better now.
Yeah, I am. And if I was, if this was around, I would have tried BetterHelp, as you should. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go over to betterhelp.com/double toasted. That's BetterHelp.com/double toasted. That's DOUBLETOASTED. You can get yourself 10% off your first month. I want to thank, once again, BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank you all out there for your support. Yeah, I just thought this could have been more pulpy, which I already said before. If not campy, just kind of pulpy. You know, one of the things I think that Strange World did do, it was not, Strange World was not a great movie. I think I gave it a low matinee or something, you know, but it was not a great movie, but they did capture that really fun pulpy side of things from the beginning. This could have helped by being, you know, maybe a little more pulpy. Maybe Adam Driver should have played that kind of, you know, pulpy type hero that you see like Flash Gordon or something, or Buck Rogers. The simplicity is just not working for me. That might be very straightforward and work for a lot of people out there. Because I will agree with you on one thing with this movie. And that is, they do get across just how shitty this world is, man. You know, this is this world that they live in. Everything, you know, you heard the expression before. Everything there is meant to kill you, and that is the case here, man. with this, the dinosaurs were cool. They were designed to show you just how dangerous this planet is. The dinosaurs were designed to just be as horrifying looking as they can.
They're monsters.
Yeah,
They're kaiju.
half the time they don't even look like dinosaurs. Half the time they're bumpier, they're scalier, they're angrier, their eyes are more possessed. Some half of them show up covered in blood. They already got through murdering something, looking to kill something. They just looking to kill, not even eat.
Yeah.
Some of them are covered in slime. Others don't even. Sometimes they look like aliens. Sometimes like alien lizard creatures. Some of them just kind of slither and move in real creepy ways, and they're not based on any dinosaurs that we've seen. Half of them look deformed. They got these pterodactyls. They even know how they fly. They got big ass heads and little bodies. And they just, even when they land, like,
Head go every which way, like, God, I'm to the left now.
Yeah. It makes you wonder if this is actually Earth or if this is another planet. I mean, they keep saying it's planet Earth, and there's something to indicate that it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, granted, dinosaurs, the way we think of dinosaurs, they keep proving that they didn't actually look like that. But this seems like it's going in a different direction.
Yeah.
Also, I have to laugh where it was like, all right, well, we got rid of the dinosaurs and now we can colonize this place, just knowing that meteors and ice age is coming.
this is, yeah, and well, I don't want to say anything. I will say this. These dinosaurs are so shitty, man. I don't even know how they live. Like, don't show up looking like something out the Land Before Time. You got hours before you die. Don't be cute, because you will not last long. And I'm not. If you when you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. I was just like, God, now I'm kind of depressed watching this movie now. Maybe that's what made me. I just walked out just mad. I was like, damn, you just ruined my night.
It's not a comedic film. It's not a happy movie.
No, not at all, man. I don't even know how things live here. Like, if you're not a T-Rex, I don't even know how you make it.
Yeah.
Because everything, it's just like one chain after another. I eat you, then I eat that, and they show just how ruthless this world is, man. It's so bad. You can't, like, if you want to root for anything, you root for an asteroid. It's like, I hope you take all you. Man, hope it takes all you out because you're an asshole, and the rest of you, I just want y'all to be put out of y'all's misery, man. Like, nothing is good here. So they actually get pulled. They pull that off pretty well. Even dirt wants to kill you.
What?
I mean,
yeah.
If it ain't a dinosaur, bug trying to kill you, you fall in mud. It's just, you're drowning. It's
like quicksand?
Yeah,
Quicksand. Rocks want to kill you.
Rocks.
Caves want to kill you.
Falling in slime. It's just only thing that's missing
Water.
is Audrey 2. You're like a carnivorous plant.
That would have been
It's
cool.
just like, and I was just waiting for the trees to start attacking people, man.
They do at one point. One tree kicks Adam Driver's ass.
Again, falling.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is that the dinosaurs are some of them are so different looking that it's like, all right, these are not dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, they're cool, but they're
using a combination because we see dinosaurs with feathers, right? And we also see the Jurassic Park dinosaurs.
Okay, yeah,
they're playing fast and loose with that.
And what they are, it was some like these are alien creatures. I almost thought like, okay, they make it clear for one thing that's happened that this is Earth. And if you look at the trailer, not the trailer, but the credits, it is Earth. But I thought it would have been cool had this just been an alien planet with dinosaurs that look like aliens that look like dinosaurs, until you realize like, oh shit, this is a whole other planet right here. Mm-hmm. Way more aggressive than the dinosaurs that we had. But like I said, that's my movie. I was just, honestly, for a movie with dinosaurs, it was so repetitive because it was so simple with its premise that I was kind of bored with it in some parts. It's not because it's actually boring, but just to keep repeating the same thing with little to root for your main characters. That's what made me bored with this. So yeah, I would give this a rental. It's I would say catch it at home, and I think your attention span could probably handle that better than having to sit in a chair and watch dinosaurs chase somebody over and over again. And that's just me.
As someone who was increasingly disappointed in the Jurassic Park sequels as they went along, especially the most recent one, to me this was kind of a bit of a breath of fresh air. It's like, all right, we're not going to have it be overly long. We're not going to have annoying, campy, obnoxious characters. They're going to be serious, and we're going to give you plenty of dinosaur action. Listen, it's a straightforward survival story. I think it's worth seeing. I think Adam Driver does a good job. I like the chemistry he has with the actress actress who plays Koa. And yeah, I just appreciate that it was just, all thrills, a lot of savagery, and some cool special effects. It was very much an homage to those B movies that I watched as a kid from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and I thought they delivered that for the most part. Yep, simple, straightforward story. Maybe one too many jump scares, but I enjoyed it. I would give it a matinee.